All right. Well, I thought we executed tonight, and that's always something that's really good to be able to say. I think those are the things that we've been working on, and we've talked a lot about trying to develop an identity as a team, and I think that's where our focus was on those things, and it's good to see, and then it's good to be rewarded for that execution.
As far as just being able to go through the game plan, contest the shots, like you mentioned before the game, just how do you carry that over now into Monday night?
You have to do it again. Hopefully, sometimes, having teams make them when you don't contest them, and then, they made some tonight, but that's who that's what we want to do, regardless of whether the ball goes in or not. It's just something that we want, those multiple effort plays, that's what it requires to get there and make those contests, and to be disruptive to the extent that we can do that with discipline. Those are the things we want to do.
And then, just out of curiosity, with Jalen picking up his fourth foul so early in the third quarter, with you guys bringing in AJ, was that a just plan as far as him being in foul trouble?
I guess it's been good to have everyone figure out that Sadiq and JJ can play together, and now it's good to figure out that we can go big with O. We can put shooting on the court with AJ. Tonight was a matchup where we started JJ. We can do that, and frankly, for a coach to be able to coach a team that's willing to accept those types of adjustments, whether it be a starter, someone finishing a game, it's a credit to AJ, that we wanted to see him in there after the first half. We thought he could, give us something, and he did right away, and he did it not just with making a shot. That's the thing that always people remember, but he was on the glass, he was shifted on defense, he did all the little things. So it was good to see.
Anything in particular that you were doing with Lillard after 39 points over 96 points?
Sometimes guys, even great players, have rough nights. I thought DeJounte did a terrific job, and I thought Clint did a terrific job. Those two guys, I think you can't guard Damian Lillard with one guy, but there was a purpose, with DJ. I think he was really focused. Frankly, that was something that we talked about, getting his pickup points higher, and he's, our two guards, they're unbelievably coachable. Trey's had a couple games where the ball didn't go in the hole, even tonight in the first half, and I thought his poise tonight was terrific. He just stayed the course, and it's easy to get discouraged when you don't get the result that you want, and eventually, the ball did go in because he's a good shooter, but those two guys, you feel, for me personally and for our staff, we're talking about stuff. They want to get better. We're demanding stuff of them, and they're trying to do it, and that's what we want, and that's what we saw. I thought, DeAndre, you could really feel him tonight as well. I thought his aggression from the three-point line, he shot that one walk-up off the dribble with confidence, and that allows him to get to the rim too. So I know that was a long answer to your question, but I guess it's apropos because I really did think it was the proverbial team effort.
Specifically on the defensive end, one of the things that I saw was after last game's post-conference, you said it was simple things like getting your hands up in the passing lanes. I thought they did that tonight and it worked out for them. Were there other things specifically that they did do, like shifting and spacing, that you thought got better from game 1 to 2 to now?
You just hit them. You're right, and I think, that's the same discussion we had with our group. These are things that we can do, but it requires focus. And as we've said, we have to bring that focus every night, and that's a challenge. You want to have it for 48 minutes. You want to have it for every shot. But if you can hold yourself to that bar, and I felt like tonight, the times where we didn't do it stood out, as opposed to the other night, the times that we did it stood out. And to be shifted, you're going to be in contesting situations. And we're going to give up some of those shots at times. We just want them to be, to do everything in our power to make them hard.
Double-digit scoring from 8 of those guys who played 20 minutes. What did you like about that?
It shows how they're playing together. It shows the unselfishness that we've talked about. And guys are just trying to make the right play. And when you do that, and you've got a lot of guys that are capable of putting the ball in the basket, that's what you end up with. And obviously it won't be like that every night. But the fact that on a given night that you can see that says a lot about the unselfishness of our group. And our guards did a much better job of, organizing us. Even in transition situations, you can be organized even when you're playing fast. And, you saw that with Bogey. He really ran and he got rewarded for it. Getting some good looks. He can really shoot. Okay.
Thank you.